Hello. Hello. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, Warriors. Where are my Warriors at tonight? Where are you at tonight? It's Tuesday. Time for the power of with me, your coach, Deloria Michelle. I hope everyone has had a pleasant Tuesday on today. Yep, blessings indeed. Blessings, Angela. How are you? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's time to re-up. In the words of Tatiana Hot Rod Cobb, she says it's time to re-up for my come up. So it's time for us to re-up. It's Tuesday, everybody. With me, your coach, Deloria Michelle. I hope everyone's Tuesday has been phenomenal, has been productive, has been blessed. Hi, Apostle Moore. Good to see you. I want to encourage you all to go to my website, www.deloriamichelle.com. I want you all to visit the website. Not only visit the website, but I want you to respond to the blogs. Not only do I want you to respond to the blogs, but I want you to fill out your client intake forms. But not only do I want you to do that, I want you to schedule your appointment. I want you to schedule your first consultation. I want you to schedule your appointments for life coaching. Is life coaching necessary? In some cases, yes, it is. Am I qualified to help? Yes, I am. Am I willing to help? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. My clients and I, we have a good time doing our coaching sessions, and the power of God just falls and he moves and he gives us wisdom and he helps us to restart our lives. And that's what it's all about. That's why it is total reset. Hey, happy Tuesday with me, your coach. So that's why we call it total reset, because this is all about us resetting our lives and getting to a better place, bouncing back from something that was disappointing. And tonight, what we want to talk about is recovery. And I chose the word recovery on tonight because I've had so many people, so many women come to me who are going through a divorce, who have gone through a divorce, and their life now is changed. Of course it would, because you're no longer with the individual you vowed to spend the rest of your life with, regardless of the reason. But what I get from most of the women is that I don't know how to recover. Honey, you're looking at recovery. God can, if you will allow God, you can experience recovery. Recovery is the act or the process of taking something back, taking possession of, or taking control of. In order for you to experience recovery, Tanise McKinney, how are you? In order for you to experience recovery in your life, your mind has to be renewed, where you can take back, where you can say, I'm going to take possession of my life. Even though I went through something, I have to take possession. In order for you to experience recovery, repossession is necessary. You have to take back what the enemy is trying to take from you. You have to repossess what he's trying to possess. So you have to get in the mindset that I'm gonna renew my mind so that I can repossess my life, so I can recover from the fall, so that I can recover from the bad relationship, so that I can recover from the bad marriage. And is all about recovery. That's what is. Is about recovery. It's about restart. It's about renewal. It's about repossessing. It's about rediscovery. It's about redefining. It's about allowing God to restructure. It's about revival. It's about regeneration. It's about rejuvenation. You can recover through any situation that you've gone through. So no longer stand and say, I can't recover from this, or I can't bounce back from this. Yes, you can. What you need to do is you need to renew your mind, number one. Allow God to release you from the hurt. Allow God to reset your life. Allow God to restore you. Allow God to resuscitate anything that's dead that you consider dead in your life so that you can recover and live life to the fullness. I've gotten women in my inbox. I've gotten women with messages saying that they just don't know how. Well, I was at that crossroad too. I didn't know how. I was in a situation in a marriage for 15 years, and this is my truth. Nothing bad to say about him. But this is my truth. In a marriage for 15 years, and I don't really talk about this. But in that marriage, in that situation for 15 years, when the situation came to an end, my mind was gone. I didn't know how I was going to recover. I lost everything. I lost my home. I lost my job due to a layoff. I almost lost my sanity. But with a little bit of me that I was able to hold on to, I was able to go to God and allow God room in my life so he could take the broken pieces and heal me from the hurt, heal me from the pain, heal me from the disappointment, heal me from the harm that was done. And then I began to experience recovery. Then I began to experience that mind renewal. Then I began to know that I can do this because God is able and that God is still with me. God has not left me. God has not forsaken me. God just released me from a situation so that he can get me to where he needed me to be. Some situations you weren't meant to be in. Because where God is taking you and the plan that God has for you, you have to be released from certain situations. You have to learn how to release people. There are some connections that we have. Even now, there's some connections that we may have that we need to release from our lives. We need to be released from that situation. We need to disconnect from those things so that we can allow God to restart us, so that we can begin to experience recovery in every area of our lives. So when I decided to allow God room in and take the broken pieces, I began to experience recovery. And when I burnt things, I gave him all of that stuff, and he gave me beauty for those ashes. See, in